It is the firestorm at Dresden that decides Bomber Harris's reputation. Dresden was in 1945 one of the few unbombed cities in Germany. At the Yalta Conference in February 1945, the Russians asked for assistance in preventing the Germans from redeploying forces from the Western Front, Norway and Italy, to the Eastern Front. The Western Allies, America and Britain, took responsibility for bombing Berlin, Leipzig and Dresden to help the Soviet forces. The Americans had been concentrating on destroying oil manufacturing capacity. Of all the strategies of World War II, this was probably the most effective. Bomber Harris, despite Bletchley Park evidence that bombing of cities was not offering the outcome wanted, but destroying oil installations was, continued to bomb cities. On the 13th and 14th of February 1945, 772 British bombers dropped 2,659 tons of bombs and incendiaries on the centre of Dresden. 6.5 kilometres squared of the city was destroyed and up to 25,000 people died. The reason for the raid, discussed at Yalta, was to stop the transport of troops through the cities. Concentrating on the city centre and not the transport links does not support that objective. After the bombing of Dresden, Winston Churchill sent a message to General Ismay. It seems to me that the moment has come when the question of bombing German cities simply for the sake of increasing the terror, though under other pretexts, should be reviewed. Otherwise we shall come into control of an utterly ruined land. The destruction of Dresden remains a serious query against the conduct of Allied bombing. I am of the opinion that military objectives must henceforth be more strictly studied in our own interests than that of the enemy. Bomber Harris objected to this message, and it was later toned down.